Howdy lads, welcome back to another Gates of Hell PvP match. This time it is a 2v2 on Zibirovo. It's late war, I'm the USSR faction and I've gone for the irregular doctrine. It is myself and Bromdy versus the Belgian Firefly and Roy Connors. Now this is just a random match I jumped into and I went random doctrines. I ended up with the irregular faction, doctrine, sorry. And quite surprised me, it's actually quite a nifty little doctrine as you will see as we go throughout the game. But, as you can tell, I've ended up on the right side, so I'm pushing out to the southeast. I'm also getting an infantry squad to the middle. So I've got the scouts heading southeast. And I've just got the standard infantry squad pushing middle. Pushing up an AT rifle squad with them, just for a bit of cover, really. It's always good to try and get AT up ASAP, just some form of AT. The AT rifles aren't that fantastic, don't get me wrong. But, sometimes it's enough to scare them off, or you might take out a light vehicle, whatever. So I always recommend getting one, but this is one of those maps where it takes ages to reinforce your the points. Obviously it's been a minute, and this recon squad, who actually sprint for longer, still haven't made it to the objective. Now, if any of you heard that, he's actually got a motorbike there. Motorbike machine gun. So I've got a couple of lads pushing to the right, and eventually you will see me actually grab half that squad and push them left, just to split them up. So if one, if the motorbike starts shooting at one bunch of guys, I can push up on him with the other ones flanking. That's the idea there. But yeah, it's a very far away point, so reinforcing this is going to be an issue. It's taken me a minute and a half to get a squad up there, and I've got nothing else coming at this point. So even if I do kill this motorbike, if he gets one squad there, he'll probably wipe me, and I won't actually be able to reinforce that. You do have to be very careful on these instances. Now he's seen my guys on the left, so now I'm running up with these guys to try to hit them from behind. Happy days. So all he really had to do there was hold it back. He didn't even have to push that. I don't know why he did. All he had to do was hold back and keep me at bay while he pushes this squad that's currently running in on. But that's okay. Now I'm gonna have to try and hold. So I figured I'm not gonna get an infantry squad up there anytime soon. It's gonna take way too long. They're all gonna die before then. So I've gone for the Dushka truck. I'm hoping that can get up there and support the boys and hopefully maintain a foothold on that point. I noticed they hadn't even pushed into the middle, so I'm moving up. I'm just getting these guys into the actual point just for the cap weight. So he's not actually capping me by that much. But I've got the rifle squad coming to reinforce now. The guys in the middle are being shot at by something, but I wasn't really worried. Didn't really bother me. Just okay. Throw some smokes, but it's all good. I do have the AT detachment there, which I just remembered. So I'll let that do its thing. Hopefully, the Dushka truck can clear out this objective for us. I do like the irregular doctrine infantry. The scouts are really good because they run faster. They get to the point quicker because they sprint longer. I think they got some decent infantry. You can really pump out a fair bit. It's quite nice. Shoot! So all I need to do is take out one more soldier and I'm happy. There we go. One more soldier on the point, I should say. But now I've got cap weight. Happy days. I didn't want to leave this up there too long. So I was moving it and he's actually brought up. Doof doof. So I've got him out. Happy days. Now I've just got to basically see what I can do. So I've gone for the 45mm. Now, one of the problems with this doctrine is early, you don't have anything to counter tanks in your doctrine line. So you get the dual snipers, which I think is awesome. But if you get them and they get out of tank, you've basically just got to try and hold on while the tank shits on you guys, unless you can get a bazooka close enough, or you give up infantry and buy a standard unit from the right there. But 5 minutes in, 323 to 276, the opponent's way. I'm now pushing an infantry squad up. But yeah, as you can see, Dushka M72 with snipers or a 50 kilo bomb. He brings up a tank, I'm basically screwed. So I've got my first officer out. I'm also pushing up this 45. So I'll split these guys up. I'll pull them in. So exact same reason as earlier. I'll split them up so they wouldn't all get wiped. So if he pushes up, should be able to deal with him. That's not there to push him off the point. That's there in case he throws me off the point and tries to push on. That's all that is. I'm trying to get it closer though, see if I can't get a shot. But also, what I've been doing lately with my AT guns is actually hiding them in bushes like so. That way when they shoot, you know, there's a chance they'll just disappear straight away after shooting. 190 meters away, so I can come up pretty far to get a shot on that. Probably not worth it. Another off squad coming up. Now moving these snipers into position. So my doctrine unit. I'm get both the snipers up. Basically, I'm just going to try and consistently take out his infantry, so he has to keep bringing more infantry up. I figured he was going to bring some sort of tank up and make it very hard for me. So it's just about holding on till 15 minutes at this point. He's put up another vehicle. So as you can see, he's actually pushing a vehicle to my southern point. He's gone straight through a gap. And he's basically walked onto my point. So we've now started to lose that, which is not ideal. I've just noticed it. So he's brought up the SDK SFD. It's a half track. It's actually full of infantry as well. So I now have to try and clear a whole squad off of this point, which is not ideal. And that half track has the capability to completely wipe my squad. So, I said I needed help and called it a bad dot. I did need a bit of a hand. I couldn't push them off, and I was still worried that he was going to bring a tank up. But it's not a bad dot. You've just got to use it. So, you know, you've just got to use it. Quite close to it, but the Soviet irregular, I actually do think is very good. So I've got all these grenades. Let's just lob them around. So I'm actually capping out on the southeast as well, which is nice. He probably should have put that squad on the southeast and solidified that objective. Out come the mountain cavalry. So I'm just slowly bringing my snipers around. The idea is to try and get onto the east side of that point and shoot them as they kind of come around and try and lie down behind the dips. Half track down, happy days. Belgian Firefly. So that was a sneaky little move on his part. So he actually brought up a tank for me, which is very nice of him. So thank you to my teammate. Figured I'd now push these guys up because I'm almost capping. I'm only 1.5 or minus 1.5, so get that in a good spot. And my teammate's actually capping on the northwest now, which is good. My snipers aren't actually doing that much because of the incline. They're not actually getting good shots. So it takes me a little bit to get them into a good spot. I'll give you the hot tip. But things starting to slow down a little bit. Ooh, good nade. 10 minutes in though, 440 to 295 the opponent's way. I'm just trying to grenade spam him. He's doing the same thing. Trying to clear him off that point completely. Obviously it's a bit of a problem if he's back there. So now that I've dealt with that, I'm going to push my guys around and try and solidify myself on the southeastern objective. So I was just letting him know that the SDK Seb was there. He's bringing his tank around. So I'll get the lads in, happy days. And the snipers are just slowly moving around. They've done jack shit up to this point, but once we get them around into a good position, they should dominate. That's the idea. I'll throw my smokes. We're now capping plus 10, so we're good. I've got this mountain cavalry in there, they're elite infantry. Now I'm bringing my sniper around. So a problem arriving for our opponent here. He's left his SDK in the same spot for too long. That's just giving me the opportunity to figure it out. If he had pulled that back now, I'd slowly be moving up, not knowing what the hell's going on. I wouldn't be able to be aggressive because I wouldn't know where it is. So don't just bring your unit up there and leave it there, expecting it to hold, because it won't. Your opponent will always figure something out. Almost they'll figure it out. Unless it's a T-35 in early war or something stupid, or a KV-2. Or even the Tiger in mid-war. You can genuinely figure it out pretty easily. Just listing a few units that are absolute nightmares to play against in certain war stages. But, coming around. Hoping old mate can get a shot on that dude. So he's slowly moving infantry around. And now they started getting shots off. Happy days. Find my next officer. And you get the feeling we're starting to take hold of the initiative here. I want to get him back just in case. So now I'm kind of behind that dip in the hill, so if he tries to lie down behind there, my snipers can hopefully clean him up. So right now would probably be a good time to actually push that north straight through the middle. Pretty much do exactly what he did to me, to him. I reckon I could probably pull it off, but at the same time, that would take away from the southeastern objective, and at the moment I'm trying to solidify myself, so yes, it probably would work. Sometimes it's best just to hold the line and sort yourself out. We hold more objectives, so it's not the end of the world. Looks like my teammate's having a harsh battle on the northwest, but he has actually had to spend points helping me, so that kind of, you know, doesn't really help his chances. Perhaps if he had, you know, that over on the west, he'd probably hold that point. So I'm just trying to decide what to get. I've decided to get another AT squad out, if that one gets destroyed. And this time I'm going to put a squad to the east of that objective to make sure that he doesn't do what he did last time. I'm moving a few of these lads up. So it's quieting down now. We've actually taken the lead, which is nice. My snipers seem to have dealt with whoever was hiding back here. There we go. And I can actually hear a tank of some description. There it is. So he's got a Stug 3. Now, I have two snipers out here clearing the way and a Panzerschreck ready to go. So exactly what we've been waiting for. I always say it, Put AT in the corner if you get a chance. This is exactly effing why. Exactly why. But 15 minutes in, 469 to 403 our way. Taken the initiative. We're now capping the 4th zone. And I've solidified myself on the southeast, so I should be able to start pushing north or helping him on the northwest very soon. Now I've lost sight of this Stug. I didn't want to just charge out there with the bazooka, because if it dies then it's just annoying. I have to get another one around there. I found it. Let's go. Now it does have those heat armor plate things inside. I've done some damage. I'm just trying to hide from the truck.
Нам здесь врач нужен.
So it looks like he's actually shot a half. So bit of an armoured offensive there. He's got the Opel Blitz truck, the 2cm cannon, the half track, and he had a Stug. So it was lucky I actually caught him out there, because that probably saved a whole lot of pain. And my teammate did me quite the favour as well, which is nice. Now I noticed he had something there, so I'm going to drop a bomb on it and see if I can't get the kill. Oh, check this out. I've got 2 snipers shooting at this dude, right? You guys can hear how many shots are happening, right? Shoot. They just can't hit him. Shoot! Oh, it's getting crazy. They actually took one of my dudes out. How stupid is that? No idea what's going on here. You cannot be killed. This man is Jason Bourne. Do it myself. So dumb. So I lost a sniper for nothing, basically, which is very annoying. He actually had a bunch of kills too. He was doing quite alright. That's okay. Don't know if I got the kill. I think I was looking to see if I did, but no cigar. So now it's just about what I want to do next. So I've brought out the SU-85 and the T-34 with the 57mm. They're basically going to push right out to the southeast and hold my position. That's all they're there for, to hold my position there. And now I'm starting to push up a little bit in the middle and see what I can kind of do about taking this northern objective. So at the minute I'm just probing. Obviously 4 men probably isn't enough to take that position, but just get a good look at what he's got. Excuse me guys. He's got an MG there. Odd buy. So now I'm just trying to get some guys in the zone just so I can get a sense for how much he actually has there. Sniper's still in a good spot kind of behind that point. Yeah, my medic didn't make it in time. Very sad. That's okay. Up comes me snip. So it looks like my teammate's actually starting to take control over on the northwest. But in saying that, he is really confined to that western side of the point. So odds are he's just kind of hiding and trying to keep guys on there for the cap weight. He's going to mean a mortar if that's what he's. Okay, he's got another Opel Blitz. Up come the tankies. I've also got a Panzerschreck sprinting at him. So I did push them up pretty far, but it's okay. Just pulling back with the shift clicks. So this Dushku has done a whole lot of nothing for a while now. So eventually I'd like to get that in the fight. I'm just kind of deciding where I want to put it. So I've actually brought a tank into the middle. Leave the Su-85 up there to defend that southeastern point. And bring in the T-34 in to see if I can't assault that northern point. Come up behind old mate on the northwest. Oh, excuse me guys. Had to cough. Oh, apologies. Now we're back onto it. So 20 minutes in, or 20 minutes 30 seconds. 779 to 347 our way. Definitely taking control of this game now. I'm bringing this T-34 over. I've never actually really got to use it. People rave about this. They're saying it's got really good velocity and it can actually defend most tanks. Obviously, bar the Suburbs. But wanted to give it a go. Got him there with he's locked on armor piercing. I've got the flaming boy there. Sneak him in. So judging by the -2 point, it shouldn't take much for me to take it. Looks like that bits have been dealt with. Mate has gone absolutely ham. So now I'm actually going for this MG, figured why not. Down lads. Hopefully this can destroy it. Bang. Let's get high explosive in. Oh, old mate actually shot down their plane. Nice. And I shot nothing. There we go. So we've taken out that. He does still have an MG or something over on the northeastern side of that point, as you can see, but I should start capping now. We're going for the 5 cap. At this point, it's going to be very hard for them to come back. Panzer IV. Not a big fan of the Panzer IVs. I just don't like the look of them. I think they're one of the uglier tanks. If I'm honest. Considering how good all the other German tanks look. Like, I love the Panzer III. Panzer's my favourite tank. Tiger looks cool. Panzer IV is just but what I was going to do is actually grab old mate's sniper. See if he can't do some damage. Why not? Probably a bit late, but we get that. They are capping the northwest, but now that I've cut them off on the north, it's basically nothing. So I think I noticed he had something out there. Pulling it back. I really would love to get in a tank battle with this thing. I really would. Happy days. This is had a bum facing the enemy for the last like 5 minutes. Lucky for me that they weren't pushing out there. I figured I'd push old mate out there. Why not? But that's game. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, lads.